Hey CoastLife, we're here at Mid-South Audio celebrating all the cool and talented musicians here on Delmarva. I'm so glad to have one or two of those musicians here right now. We've got Tyler Greene and Donny Horseman of Tyler Greene Music. Tyler, what's up?
What's up, Spencer? It's good to see you. It's good to be seen and happy to be on the show.
Yeah, so you're raised in Millsboro. I think people are going to recognize you from some of your shows at the beach, actually.
Yeah, I've used to play at the Pond, RIP, and I've hosted open mics in the area. I've played all up and down the state, all around the area of Delmarva. So yeah, I hope you do recognize me.
Yes, and I recognize you, actually. We went to school together.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Old friends.
So you're a DIY musician,
Yes.
Self-taught, self-produced. You even book your own gigs around the beach. Tell me about that.
It's a journey. It's something that has evolved over time for sure. And the DIY, the do-it-yourself ethic is something that I take pretty seriously. And I think it's important to be as grassroots as you can about things to form real connections with people.
Yes, and that's so easy to do, especially when there's so many talented people here. It's just so easy to connect with other musicians.
Yeah, we could go on about that, but that's not why we're here today.
Right. And Tyler, call me old-fashioned, but when I think of an instrument, I think of like a guitar, I think of like a saxophone. I'm looking at everything that you loaded in today, and what am I even looking at? All these high-tech gizmos.
Well, I use Native Instruments Machine Plus, a dedicated sampler, synthesizer, and drum machine. I use this to loop and manipulate any sound you can imagine, both musical and non-musical. So really you're just limited by your imagination. Think 808 drums, bass lines, synths, real instruments such as strings, percussion, noises from everyday life, nature samples, quotes from movies, TV, the internet. I even have a sample of myself from an elementary school project from when I was in like 4th grade, so that's like 20 years old.
So you could literally make music from any sound ever made.
Yes, that's the goal. That's the beauty of sampling.
Excellent. So music is constantly evolving, right? So how are you evolving? Like, what's your next step?
Our next step is to expand our reach. Really what we're trying to do is get out of playing, no offense, but local dive bar gigs and try and go into the broader area of Delmarva, and abroad actually. So in my mind, we're playing kind of dive bar gigs in the cities surrounding the area, such as New York, DC, Philly, Baltimore, somewhere in Jersey, for sure.
But even though Rehoboth Beach and other places around Delaware bring the crowds in the summer, it's not a year-round gig for sure. Right. So definitely branching out, it sounds like a good next move.
That's the goal, and we just want to make more fans and play bigger and better shows for people with an ever-evolving show.
And Tyler, where can we find you right now?
Right now, we're playing every Friday at Mateo's Salsa Loco in Fenwick Island, Delaware. It's a fun little place. We start at 8 p.m. most of the time. We play all kinds of music, anything from acoustic classics to original bangers to some hard rock and metal stuff even, depending on the night.
Right on, you got to read the crowd a little bit.
That's it, yeah. Yeah.
And if we want to find out more about some projects that you're working on or any gigs in the future, how can we find that?
Yes, you can find any more information at tylergreenmusic.com. My schedule's on there, photos, videos, all that kinds of stuff. Links to my music that you can find on Spotify and iTunes, whatever you use to stream or listen to music. I pretty much have it on there.
Oh, you're on Spotify.
Yeah.
Hey, that's really cool.
It's easier than you think, but yeah, I appreciate that.
Now, you're going to be able to find Tyler all over Delmarva playing live, but the special treat coming up next on CoastLife, you're going to hear him on the show, so stick around for that. You're watching CoastLife. We're here at Mid-South Audio in Milton. Hang on. Ross, we ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, and before the break, we were talking with Tyler Greene Music about growing up on the beach and playing music. Now, on CoastLife with a live performance, everyone give it up for Tyler Greene Music.
I used to drift all along the ocean. sing you a song with a notion. Wondering what it was. Yes, it gets so tough. Take this potion. Make you sing la 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 I used to ship over sands in the desert. I'm not so tough as I once was. It's this weather. I used to wish for a plan. Can't you understand? Excuse my manners. I'm just a man, foolish as I am, it's my nature. Got me singing la 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 ascend every now and then to the heavens, dancing in the clouds, really feeling now, there's no question. Got you singing la 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 la.
Yeah. All right, everyone, that was Tyler Greene music here at Mid-South Audio in Milton. You can find them all over Delmarva. You're going to be able to find CoastLife here on Coast TV. More's coming up next.